In a bustling urban coffee shop filled with the aroma of freshly ground coffee and the soft murmur of conversations, two friends, Sarah and Michael, found a quiet corner to discuss the evolving roles of women in today's society. They were both keen to explore how changes in societal norms and technology were reshaping women's lives both professionally and personally.
Michael, it's amazing to see how much the role of women has evolved over the decades, right? From traditional roles to leading major corporations and even countries.
Absolutely, Sarah. The landscape is definitely changing. It's empowering to see women taking on leadership roles across various sectors. But I'm curious, what do you think has been a major factor in accelerating this change?
Question. Michael, in your view, what has been the most significant factor contributing to the changing roles of women in society? A. The advancement of technology that facilitates better work-life balance. B. Legislative changes that promote gender equality and protect women's rights. C. Societal shifts in perception that encourage and accept diverse roles for women.
Answer. B. Legislative changes that promote gender equality and protect women's rights.
Michael, I think legislative changes have been crucial. Option B. These laws have not only provided women with the protection and rights they need but also established a foundation for equality in the workplace and in society. This legal framework is essential for ensuring that women can pursue any role without discrimination.
That's a compelling point, Sarah. The legal aspect indeed sets a structural framework that supports women's advancement. It's like building a house. You need a strong foundation first.
Exactly. And with this foundation, women have been able to challenge and redefine their roles in ways that were not possible before. It's not just about opportunities but also about creating an environment where women are seen as equals.
Speaking of environments, Sarah, how do you think the corporate world is adapting to these changes? Question. Considering the corporate landscape, Sarah, which of these do you think is the biggest barrier still faced by women in the workplace today? A. Persistent gender stereotypes that limit women's roles and contributions. B. A lack of flexible work arrangements that accommodate different life stages. C. Inadequate representation of women in senior leadership roles.
Answer. C. Inadequate representation of women in senior leadership roles.
Sarah, while all these barriers are significant, I believe that inadequate representation of women in senior leadership roles, option C, remains a major issue. It's about visibility and influence. Without sufficient representation at the top, it's challenging to drive real change within organizations and industries.
That's very true, Michael. It's not just about having women in the workforce. It's about having them in positions where they can make impactful decisions and mentor the next generation of female leaders.
Exactly. It's about setting a precedent and providing role models. With more women in leadership, we can expect a ripple effect that encourages more inclusive and diverse organizational cultures.
As their coffee cups emptied, Sarah and Michael continued to delve deeper into the challenges and opportunities facing women in modern society, appreciating the complex interplay of factors that shape the path forward.
Michael, we've discussed the corporate world and legislative changes. Now, let's talk about education. I believe education plays a pivotal role in empowering women. What's your take on this? Question. In the context of education, Michael, how important do you think it is in empowering women for modern roles? A. It is crucial as it equips women with the knowledge and skills necessary for emerging sectors. B. It's somewhat important but more symbolic than practical in today's fast-changing world. C. While education is important, real empowerment comes from on-the-job experiences and opportunities.
Answer. A. It is crucial as it equips women with the knowledge and skills necessary for emerging sectors.
Michael, I believe education is absolutely crucial. Option A. It not only provides women with the essential knowledge and skills but also opens doors to new opportunities in emerging sectors and technologies. This empowerment through education is fundamental for women to navigate and excel in the modern world.
I see your point, Sarah. The foundation that education provides is indeed transformative. It's not just about academic qualifications but also about empowering women to think critically and innovate.
Exactly, Michael. And beyond formal education, ongoing learning and development opportunities are also vital. They ensure women continue to grow professionally and personally throughout their careers.
That's a crucial aspect of empowerment. Sarah, reflecting on our discussion, it seems clear that the journey of women in modern society is multifaceted and deeply interwoven with cultural, educational, and professional threads.
Indeed, Michael, it's about creating a supportive ecosystem that nurtures all aspects of women's development. This holistic approach is what will sustain and advance women's roles across all spheres of life.
As they prepared to leave, both Sarah and Michael felt enriched by their discussion, hopeful about the progress and mindful of the challenges that lay ahead. With their hearts and minds aligned on the importance of continued advocacy for women's empowerment, Sarah and Michael parted ways, each committed to being a catalyst for positive change in their respective spheres. Here are 5 words and phrases related to the theme of women in modern society.
Empowerment. Enhancing the ability of women to control their own lives and assert their rights. Legislative changes. Laws and policies enacted to ensure gender equality and protect women's rights.
Corporate landscape. The business environment, including workplaces and industries, where women strive for equal representation. Educational empowerment. The role of education in providing women with the knowledge and skills necessary to participate fully in society.
Supportive ecosystem. A holistic approach that includes cultural, social, and professional environments fostering women's growth and development.